Thank you for plugging into this Family Life News podcast, streaming issues-driven, family-focused news.
Hi, I'm Tracy Lynn, and this is our summer-long staycation destination series. Every Friday during the Noon Report, we'll spotlight a staycation destination that's not far from home and won't break the bank. This week, we're taking you to Midway State Park in Maple Springs, New York.
I'm Marla Connelley. I am the park manager, too, with New York State Parks. I am responsible for the parks that are in Chautauqua County.
So when I hear state park, woods and picnic tables come to mind. Yet Midway State Park, located on the shores of Chautauqua Lake in western New York, offers more for families. Would you tell us about some of the highlights?
Sure. Midway State Park is New York State Park's only historic amusement park. Many generations of families have taken their children and grandchildren here after they've been here themselves as children. Yes, there are picnic tables to enjoy a break or a family reunion, but the rides and attractions here are timeless. From the mini golf to go-karts to our historic carousel and train. When you add in the arcade with all the classics and then the new games, there's a fun redemption center with prizes. We also now have an accessible all-ages free playground on site. And then don't forget our amazing gift shop and top it all off with great food and treats, including cotton candy and caramel apples.
Well, I'm hungry and excited about being here. So including the train, how many rides are available?
There will be 20. We have many of the classic Herschel rides that were made right here in western New York, and then others from that era as well. They include the oldest known roadway ride in the country, the second oldest Little Dipper coaster in the country, one of 5 known remaining original Dodgem buildings, though we run newer bumper cars now. We are also in the midst of installing a 1946 Eli Bridge Ferris wheel, which we believe is the same model that was here at the park historically in the mid-20th century. About a third of the rides have height maximums, so they're aimed at younger kids. About a third have height minimums, so they're aimed at taller kids. And then the remaining third we consider family rides because there's no height restrictions, so everybody can participate.
Oh, what fun. It's just so nice to be able to enjoy a place like this, kind of that old-time, lovely amusement area in the middle of a park.
Mm-hmm. We have a picnic grove that does have a lot of trees in it. The ride area itself, there is not a lot of shade right in the ride area.
So let's rewind time. How did the park get started more than 100 years ago?
The park was originally established in 1898 by the Jamestown and Lake Erie Railway as a picnic ground.
So almost, not quite, but almost 125 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And like you said earlier about the traditions of I grew up and now I bring my children and, so on and so on. It just carries on. Marla, what is one of your favorite aspects of the park?
Just that, the timeless stories and memories that patrons are always sharing with us, all the generational stories.
Yeah, neat. How can guests best prepare for a trip to Midway State Park in Maple Springs, New York?
Well, there's no parking or admission fees. It's a great place to visit for the whole family. You only pay for the amusements and attractions that you're using. So you can bring the whole family and just pay for 1 or 2 kids or whatever you're doing as you go. Bring your sunscreen. Then you have a choice whether you enjoy the food that's on site or you can bring your own picnic lunch. It's up to you. We don't charge for bringing your own food. All attractions, with the exception of the arcade, accept credit cards, but we do have an on-site ATM in the arcade for your convenience.
Oh, it's so nice. I mean, people can enjoy a couple of trips each summer, and it's just such a lovely place to make family memories.
Yeah, exactly. We have the option of buying a wristband for somebody to ride all day with whatever rides they want, or if you only want to ride, say, just the train, you can buy a ticket and just ride the train, and that's it. So you're not over-investing in what you want to do.
Yeah. So if families want to spend a bit longer in the area, what are some other nearby attractions or activities they can take part in?
Well, Chautauqua County has so much to offer. Just 2 miles up the road, Long Point State Park on Lake Chautauqua hosts trails for hiking and biking, along with they have a swimming beach and then kayak rentals at the marina. Additionally, I would suggest visiting tourchautauqua.com to discover many other fun activities that are nearby.
Excellent. And where can we learn more about Midway State Park?
You can go to the New York State Parks website and select Midway State Park, or you can also check our Facebook page, Midway State Park.
We hope you've enjoyed coming along on our staycation destination. You can hear all the podcasts online. Join us next week as we visit a destination in Pennsylvania.